Hey folks, welcome to the channel. It's going to be a reasonably short video today. I have a cold and don't feel all that great, so I'm just going to kind of quickly go through the weekly check-in. Things are going pretty good, so just let's grab our glasses and get right into it. All right, let's go to March. Oops, need a little space. All right, this week has been kind of quiet. The Rachel, my daughter, left to go out of the country, so I will be taking care of the boys for a good portion of the time that she's gone. Not the whole time. They're over with their dad today, so today and tomorrow, so that'll be nice. Um, I just have some normal bills that are due in this first paycheck. I won't get paid until Friday the 14th. Daylight savings time is going to be rough this weekend, but we'll all get through it. I heard somewhere where someone said that their state doesn't participate in daylight savings time, and I'm like, what? I need to move to that state. I think it was Arizona or something, although they may have just been joshing. I have no idea. But so far, the no strangeness going on this month. I did decrease my Netflix, so I was trying to look at my budget and see what maybe I could reduce, which I've done numerous times, in the last 6 or months or so. But I am going to decrease the Netflix. It was 17 or $18, and that was for ad-free Netflix. But I looked at who was watching it and how often they were watching it, and it wasn't very often. My kids sometimes go in and watch, excuse me, my grandkids sometimes go in and watch Grizzy or some other, I don't know, there's something with ladybugs. I don't know, some shows that they like to watch, but um, I think I'm going to go ahead and decrease that, and that'll be adjusted at the end of the month. I do have some birthdays coming up in April at the first start, so I'll probably be purchasing some birthday presents sort of towards the end. My son knows what he wants, but I think my daughter wants to get some shoes. So most likely we'll just purchase those really close to her birthday and one of the days that we don't have the boys, so we don't have to take them out shoe shopping. Otherwise, as noted here, I did want to kind of focus on that April 24th bill for the beach house this summer. And I need to add in gym membership. When I went to the doctor, I just need to do some things to get my health a little bit better than it is right now. Because of my foot injury, I haven't been doing any exercise, and it is rearing its ugly head. So, looking at this, I will start my gym membership so that it hits sort of towards the end of the month because I can handle that $43 better than I can at the beginning of the month. In addition to that, I've had to get some supplements and stuff that should help me get things more in balance. So all of that's going to be added in here, unfortunately, as a new healthcare expense. But in any case, you make adjustments and do what's right for your health. And then, of course, the season tickets are going to be showing up at some point. All right, here is the month at a glance so far. Rachel did contribute, so I don't. Let me just go over my household again. I live with my daughter and her two sons. They've been here for quite a while. I expect them to be here for a little while longer, especially considering the boys like the school that they're in. They're only in elementary school, and right now it's not an issue. My son just moved in just a few months ago, and he's living in the basement while he goes back to school. So Rachel, in general, will contribute to the household expenses pretty much on the regular. I don't count it as part of something that I expect, but if she does contribute, I go ahead and add it in here. In addition to that, our summer plans, she and the boys are coming with me. So is my son, but she wanted to contribute $1,000, and she's been towards that overall expense, and she's been contributing. Was it 1,000? Oh, I can't even remember now. 1,000 or 2,000? I think it might have been 2,000. But she's been contributing towards that expense steadily, and by April she'll be completely contributed to the amount that she said she wanted to. But she gave me some money for the house and for the expenses in the household. And I just put that in the bank and am using it as needed. Normal fixed expenses have come out. I did a little bit of a analysis to make sure I won't have that I won't run out of money by the end of the month, and things are looking fine. I did put 500 into the travel to because I have that $2,000 bill that will be due at the end of next month. I've been trying to beef up that sinking fund, and then of course healthcare. Every at the on the first of every month, I have a $50 transfer. It's just automated. It's been there for years, and it just transfers over $50 on the first, and I just assign that to healthcare because I know that's something that I'll probably use. I'm on track for budget. I probably will not hit um, the the budgeted amount. It'll probably be less. I removed entertainment because um, I really can't afford to buy any video games or anything like that right now. So for now, I'm just not going to budget anything extra for entertainment. It'll just be the streaming services, um, and that's it. I did have a Chewy order come in. That's going to be about right. I think it was 51 something. And I don't anticipate having to buy anything else for the uh, my two cats. They are Ruby Rod and Corbin Dallas. Don't expect to have to spend any extra money at this in this paycheck. I will probably in next paycheck though. Healthcare. This is going to go up in the coming months. I mean, right now I just had to buy several supplements, and I actually take other supplements, but they just happened to run out, and I didn't realize it until I was filling up my, the little weekly thing that you have. So unfortunately, it has to happen. Personal care. I think I went to CVS for something for personal. I don't remember what it was. And then, or maybe, I don't even know. Transportation. I did get gas, but it was a little bit less. I did transfer this in. Oh, I forgot to put it down. I did transfer the $200. I might transfer a little bit more once this pay cycle closes out, say like on Thursday or Friday. I might transfer a little bit more, whatever happens to be left over, because I feel good about funding this for that bill that's coming up. Let me just show you what those sinking funds look like. So I just redid this page to account for how I do sinking funds. I don't go to the bank and pick up money, so I just kind of changed a couple of these columns. Um, so again, this is where every paycheck I'm going to be putting 502 until I pay this off. And then that 502 can go to something else once I meet this goal. I'm continuing to add healthcare because even though it's not a bill, I know that it's coming up. And the healthcare specifically for my eyeglasses that need to be replaced. Right now, I don't have any distance glasses. Those are the ones that my grandson, I almost say he pounced on them. We were hanging out playing. He was playing a game I have called Into Black. It's a VR game, and there was something in the settings that was causing him problems. I think the floor was like too low or too high. I can't remember what it was, but he said, "Can you fix it?" And I set my glasses down, put the VR set on to um, adjust the settings. And while I was doing that, he pounced on the chair where my glasses were and just completely they just completely broke them. It was pretty funny because I should have known better. But in any case, long story short, that's why I know I'm saving this. I don't think $200 is going to be enough to get the glasses. I think the appointment is I don't remember. It's in a month or so. These are the ones I'm going to focus on once I get the debt paid off and, all of the ones that are like urgent. These are where I'm going next. And I did kind of break it down here to about what's coming up real soon and what I really need to focus on. So at least I have a guide for myself to know where my funds need to go. All right, let's see. That's for next week. These are my expenses as far as what I actually spent. A couple food visits, pet care, health care. Uh, Again, the health care, I think this month is going to be kind of high, but it should even out, and I should have some regular pacing over the next year or so, and I think it'll all even out as far as supplying the medicines that I need to get my body in order. Um, all right, so that looks like, oh, so I went all month. I did a pretty good job about not getting stuff at the Civic Center. And what did I do? The first day back on the month was I got food at the Civic Center. Uh, yes, yes, that's me. But I'm still under budget for food for the month, so at least I'm within my budget. Um, I did have to, here's my gas. I did have to go, wait, where is it? Oh, I think I know why. Okay. So the fuel that I get, I have points that I get, and if I use my credit card. So I used my credit card and got some points, and it was a lot less because of those points. So I opted to use my credit card in order to get that. And then I accidentally charged these supplements on my charge card in Amazon. But I've fixed that. I've now set a different card, my card for this checking account, as the primary now. So we should be good going forward. I won't accidentally charge it again. I did the same thing at BJ's, but this time I remembered to set it to the correct card to go to. I didn't have to do that crazy thing. And then there's the 200 payment. I would like to pay this, to another 100 just to pay for what I charged as well. But I think I'll be able to pay more than that. I'm hoping maybe 300. If things go really well, 400. When I did my kind of analysis about what I should expect for the remainder of this paycheck, it was around 500. So we'll see. Um, the other thing I did, which I wanted to show, so the way that I used to do my where now I can't find it. The way that I used to do my expenses, what I would do is I would kind of key in the whole month and then I would kind of perform like an analysis. I would say, okay, what's coming in, what's going out, and I would just have the whole thing. Oh, and now I'm looking at this, the pen I use is probably not going to show up very well. So what I did was on the back of one of these sheets, this is just one of the leftover ones, and I apologize about I won't choose this pen. I just think it's so pretty to write with. It's a let's see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. It's an Erin Condren pen that I got. I think it came in one of those little surprise packs one month, and it's just so pretty to write with. But clearly it's not very good to see on the camera. So what I did was I said, okay, let's kind of use some of the tools that I did before I had this workbook to help me make sure that my month was going to go okay. And I used some of the new numbers that I had to add that in here and just kind of do this little analysis of kind of what the month is going to look like. And in doing so, I added the extra sinking funds and then like what would be left at the end of the month. And this is kind of how I used to do it, but it was much more looser. I didn't these numbers here for the variables, and I did not have any sinking funds to speak of. I did have a savings account, but I would just kind of throw money in there when I got a chance. But again, what I was saying was that using this as kind of a let's just see how the month's going to look, add some of the expenses that I know are coming up that may not be typical, just to see the month as an overview. Arguably, I could use this page to kind of do that, but I like kind of seeing it in this format because this is kind of the format I used to use, to be honest. Uh, Let me just see if I can find any of those. I probably can't, um, because I think I got rid of all of my old. Yeah, I did get rid of all my old stuff. When I was doing the budgeting, I would just print out a sheet. I actually was printing out the Budget Mom sheets, right, and using those. But I also had um, like a real inexpensive budget book that was just the whole month at a glance. Um, and then also I would print a monthly page, right? The whole month would be on a page that looked like this. So I was, just again to look at the month as a whole view. So I did that, and so I'm kind of feel like things are going pretty good this month. The Just disappointed in the healthcare thing, knowing I'm going to have to spend some extra money because I just kind of let myself go when I hurt my foot, and my foot is still bothering me. I still can't walk. Um, but I can swim, and the gym has a swimming pool. I can lift weights, which they have the weights there. So um, that is what I'm going to do, and hopefully get things back on track, and get myself back in the mindset of uh, working out regularly. So the next time I go to the doctor, she's not disappointed in me. I think that's about it. The next check-in will be maybe the paycheck closeout slash weekly check-in, because it will come next Saturday, which will be one day after I get paid. And look, Wheel of Time, and there's no way I'm going to be able to watch this with the boys here, but that's okay with just me watching them, right? So I told you I was taking this whole week off, so I'll probably just binge watch whatever's on Amazon for the Wheel of Time. Yeah. Well, that about does it. I will, again, next check-in will be on the 15th, and I'll talk to you then.